Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
And this is our review of
Doug's old t-shirt.
Bubba Hotep. No, it's a Bubba Hotep. It's not a t-shirt. I don't know what you're talking about. Starring Bruce Campbell as Elvis. But, yeah, this is a surprise review for Zombie Cat. So you don't know what's in there.
You told me that it wasn't a surprise.
I mean, it's not a surprise. You might know what it is. I don't know. But
Is it the Comic-Con stuff? The thingy?
Comic-Con stuff? Oh, the exclusives and things?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think I might be messing up my picture. It came out early. And they said, do you want to keep doing payments or do you just want to get it now? I said, I guess I'll get it now.
What was it? It was supposed to come out for a while, was it?
I think it was supposed to come out later in the year, but I guess it just came out early. I don't know. Yeah, this is the standard version. I think that just means they're talking about the paint job.
Yeah.
Because there's alternate paint jobs you can get. I think there's at least two others I know of, like a bluish one and then I forget the other ones, but this is the one you said you liked better. Not the one I remember. They don't make the one that you really wanted, that red and black one.
Yeah, the flame paint job.
Maybe they will someday. But there you can see the side of the box. Back. And the other side where you can see.
I'm being quiet because I'm grinning like an idiot.
But yeah, there's not a whole lot to look at in this part of the box. Let's pull that out of there. These just slide out in two separate pieces. But there it is when you pull it out, two separate boxes. And you can see we're going to have to do a lot of putting together.
Some minor assembly required.
Yeah, this is the no paint version. But it does look
so cool.
Yeah, I love the rustiness look of it. And yeah, this was made by Threezero. Makes some awesome figures. 3A, Threezero, whatever. They're really good at metal. I mean, I don't even think this is made of metal, but they make it look like metal. And
It does, yeah. I mean, it looks very much like it does in the game. At least in this state.
Well, we gotta pull them out of there. So there he is out of the package with all of his pieces.
It's a lot of stuff. This is going to be a project.
I know. It's probably going to be a long review for us filming it. Got to stop the camera and put stuff together. So I guess we'll go over him in this suit before we put the armor on. Because this is pretty nice looking itself.
Yeah, this is the power armor frame.
That looks like that's real metal right there. I wonder if it's like a magnet.
I think it is. For the chest plate to hold on to.
The head they came with is pretty cool looking, but I guess everybody's going to have a different head since you make your own character. But it's a nice head. Looks pretty realistic.
It does kind of look like the one default head when you're making your character.
Oh.
Who picks the default?
Probably nobody. Or someone who just doesn't really care and wants to just get through the game. I don't know.
Dude, the character creator is like half the fun.
But I noticed it's pretty quick. I like the fingers are individually articulated.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Already had him giving a middle finger. But you can see his human hand underneath there. Almost looks like he has white hands. But it's hard to tell because you can't really see him that well.
No, they're the same color as his face.
Are they? They look kind of light.
No.
Oh. Down there you can see his human feet. Well, boots, but you know what I mean. And we were looking, it doesn't look like you can take him out of this. I'm not 100% sure on that, but
I highly doubt it.
yeah, it looks like it'd be really difficult to get him out of there, but I don't know why you'd want to anyway.
I also really look like that it looks like he has a vault suit on underneath of it. That's pretty cool.
Well, it does look like that. But yeah, this is pretty damn detailed for the thing that's going to be underneath.
Yeah.
I like the weathering on it is really, really nice. Making it look like it's made of metal.
Well, there's also like, You haven't played this game, and I have. But when you're running around in the power armor, if you take damage, it will like if the leg gets completely damaged, it like kind of goes into your inventory and it just shows you without the leg piece, like this is just hanging out.
Oh.
So somebody might want to display it like that, like he's been getting beat up.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. It almost looks like you can't, it's not articulated, but then it is. Like here it's like rubbery, flexible.
I do have to admit, a lot of times when I run around in power armor in the game, I take the helmet off because I don't like the HUD display. It annoys the shit out of me. Like, it looks way different from the regular one, and it messes me up.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. More of his underneath suit, I guess.
And you can see it on the back of his arms and on his chest, too.
Pretty cool. Looks like more magnets. That's pretty neat.
Oh, there's magnets here, too.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of articulation there, and these are kind of rubbery. I don't know if I'd do it too far. That's all rubbery there. And it's a crazy figure.
We should probably show the underneath pieces put on, because there are pieces that go to it when it's like this. I put on the, like the canisters. They have the little hoses that go off to the side.
And then magnetic.
Yeah. And the hoses pop in. And then that part's magnetic too. You can even stick the little fusion core in it. Which when you're playing the game, you always gotta remember to pull that fusion core out when you're not using it, or your settlers will steal your fucking armor like a bunch of dicks. And then they won't give it back.
Jerks.
You can trick them into giving it back, but it's easier to just not have them steal it in the first place. Or you can do what I do and build a building that's got no door, and then to get into it, you just, like, move the wall and put it back.
We were looking in the directions, and there's a place for batteries, because they light up eyes, but we didn't see any batteries in there, so I don't know if they want you to buy it yourself, or...
Yeah, normally stuff like this comes with the frickin' batteries.
Where's the switch? Oh, right here, I guess, probably.
Well, it just seems weird that they would, like, bother putting the spring and stuff in if it doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, we looked up the online descriptions, and it says requires 2 AG13 batteries not included. So, we just need to get batteries. We might have some that we could try, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like I guess you gotta pop his head off and then stick this on instead of actually putting it over his head.
I'm so excited they made this one too, because the X-01 power armor is by far my favorite. It's definitely the coolest one.
It does look pretty cool. But let's look at the chest piece. I guess we can really... there's more magnets. Just to show like kind of what it looks like before you start sticking it on.
That's the back.
What are these? More of those same canisters?
Yeah, it's because that's underneath.
So I guess we take those ones off. These are real light too. Like they look like they're made of metal, but they're plastic, but really light plastic. It looks like this should be heavy. But yeah, I guess we can start sticking them on. So there's all the armor put on. And man, it is so cool. Although it looks like these are a little off at the moment.
Yeah, those don't want to stay lined up.
I mean, you can get them lined up. It's just if you mess with them, they're going to move. Yeah, there we go. They look good when they're lined up. I was saying, it seems like there should be something like attached to one piece underneath that would keep them in line, but...
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, is that you were suggesting we could put little tabs on them to keep them lined up, and it seems like that'd be super simple to do.
Yeah. But maybe there's a reason they did that. Didn't put one. I don't know what that would be.
Maybe for articulation or something, I don't know.
You put most of the pieces on, but from what I could tell, it didn't look too difficult, other than a couple spots.
The only part that really didn't want to cooperate is the upper arm on the left side. And once I got it on, then I got the other side on right away. So I don't know what that was about.
Yeah.
Most of it was really simple. It just pops right on. We showed pictures of everything going on, but the arm and legs pieces pop apart into two parts, and then you put them around the appendage and slide them back together. I didn't actually show that, which I probably should have.
We found some batteries and stuck them in. Yeah, they are the more common batteries you can buy. And it looks pretty cool. I wasn't sure how well they light up because the lenses look so black. But once you get them in there, it lights up pretty nicely. The batteries are in something that we had, so they could be a little old, so it might even light up brighter if we had new batteries. But that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I didn't even know that it did that. So that's pretty awesome. That added little feature that I wasn't even aware of.
I didn't either. I looked at all these different suits and didn't realize that they had light up features. Unless I just forgot. But yeah, I think it's really cool. I mean, I haven't played a game. I've seen you play it for a little bit. But despite all that, like this is one of the figures that I was really excited about getting.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
And I don't even use the power armor that much in the game. Like, I have a whole collection of it, but I don't run around in it that often. I spend most of my time running around in a bathrobe.
This reminds me of Tony Stark's Mark 1 Iron Man suit that he built in the cave a little bit.
Yeah.
The colorway's all rusty looking and stuff.
Well, I'm pretty sure all of the armor, power armor in the game is supposed to be either pre-war or built like right after the war started, so it's like very old.
Oh, guess we can stick this sword in his hand. It's a pretty cool sword. I do think, as much as they made that look like metal, this doesn't look as much like metal to me.
No.
It'd be nice if it looks a little more metallic.
Honestly, I wish this would have come with a minigun. Which, like, I know that's not the power armor you're wearing when you get the minigun, but I just always picture him with a minigun when he has power armor on.
Let's see how well he can. I'm assuming he can probably hold us pretty well with these articulated hands. Yeah, looks pretty good.
Now he looks like a Power Ranger villain. Here we have a comparison with Mr. Bean. Show how tall it is. Because, I mean, when they're in the power armor, their feet are, like, up here. So it seems about right.
Yeah. Well, there's an actual 6-scale body in there, so... Like we were saying, the armor looks so good, it really looks like metal.
The weathering on it is just amazing.
And that really looks like rust.
It's so speckly. Like, even, I mean, there's the rust, and then there's the white around the rust where it's just starting to, what would you call it, oxidize or whatever. And it just looks super realistic. It's really cool.
And the hoses, the weathering on them.
They look like old yellow rubber.
Pretty impressive. Yeah, I really like that. And the helmet is really cool. I like the glossy lenses, and then...
I really like the design of this helmet too. That's why it's my favorite version of the power armor, because that face just looks so cool.
Looks like some kind of bug.
Bug alien.
Yeah, something. It's cool that you still see like the under armor or whatever. Oh, that's cool. And then the hands. Same hands that you see before you put the main armor on. But yeah, all over they got that rust. It looks really good. It's pretty neat. And I love the tubes and hoses.
Mm-hmm.
So you can take this out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just magnetic sticks in there. Because the fusion cores will actually run out of energy and you have to go get a new one to keep using the suit or else it makes you walk really slow. You can't do anything.
Yeah, like we're saying right here, these kind of shift around. Maybe that's something to do with the articulation that they need to be able to shift around. We'll have to see when we do articulation. I don't even know if the arms can go up that high, but...
Yeah, it seems like he's probably going to be kind of limited from what we've done so far. He's a little bit stiff.
Yeah.
But I don't really care. He just looks so cool. I don't care.
So I guess we'll do articulation now. But at the head, it's a ball joint. Go up enough you can see in there. But it's not too bad. It's actually better than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Look around pretty well. But like right there, if you get certain angles, you're gonna see in there. That's pretty good. The shoulders, that's one of the places I'm really curious about. What's gonna happen there? Could probably take this off to move the arm around. What is this? Oh, this moves.
Mm-hmm.
But still this is gonna hit, so I don't know how far up you can go. I'm kind of scared to do it. It looks like it doesn't go up much further than that, though. At least up this way. Looks like it goes up to about there. It isn't too bad for as bulky as this is. Let's see if this can go back on. Yeah, that must be why this separates like that. Yeah. That's why these aren't attached.
Mm-hmm. Me personally, though, I'd rather have him just in a neutral pose and have the armor look right.
Yeah. Elbow can go not quite 90. Well, maybe almost 90. Can spin. Then ball joint at the wrist. But also, this pops out a little bit, so you can get a little more. Then the fingers are articulated. That's really cool. And the thumb. And then I'm not sure what happened to the torso here. Oh, yeah, these tubes are flexible. But still, I'm not sure how much.
Can't move a whole lot.
Yeah, might want to take some of the armor off before you try to do certain things. I wasn't expecting much out of the torso. It looks like you can just kind of
wiggle it.
sort it. Yeah.
Well, better than nothing.
Alright. Then down at the legs. Well, this piece is flexible, which I didn't realize. Somewhat flexible.
Yeah, on the upper leg, part of it is solid, and then just this little section is a bit flexible.
Huh, that's pretty cool. Looks like that's about it. Oh, maybe not.
I don't think they really are kicking things in that anyway.
Yeah, but that's still pretty good. Walking.
Mm-hmm.
Call it the knee. Oh, I was wondering how well the knee would work.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's better than I expected.
Well, pretty much 90, maybe a little bit less. And it could twist a little bit. Then down to ankle.
His toe moves.
Oh, a little bit of toe articulation. Then the ankle moves, but it's being stubborn at the moment. Try the other one. Well, I think
it doesn't move a whole lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it does tilt a little bit too. So yeah, it does have articulation. It's a little tough to work with. You might want to remove the armor before you move certain parts. But it's still, it's one of them things where it's definitely better than I thought it would be able to move, but still limited.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm happy with what it can do. That's more than I expected, yeah. I was attempting to have the power armor hold somebody up in the air by their neck, but yeah, that didn't work out. The fingers don't really fit around the neck because the hand's too big, and the wrist isn't strong enough. So, oh well. Here we have them with the human head put back on, because you can run around with them with their helmets off, which I said earlier I did that all the time.
So we decided to stick the Mr. Bean head on there.
I can't stop laughing.
It goes on pretty good.
When he first stuck it on there, I laughed so high that he yelled at me for hurting his ears.
It did hurt. Like it's high pitched. It's like, what the hell? You don't know I hear. That's awesome.
It's just so adorable, and I could totally picture him walking around in the power armor like, woohoo, look at me, I'm a robot. You just walk up to something and flick it and it would fly like 30 feet in the air. Here we have the metal exoskeleton compared to a metal endoskeleton.
That'd be a cool fight to see.
I'm pretty sure Terminator would win. Maybe not, probably. Especially if he knew, like, what was going to be there.
Well, he's probably more... He could probably move a lot better. He could move like a human, so you could probably rip the armor off of that guy. But it's hard to tell.
I think he'd probably win. Ow! I have the metal on the inside! I'm the metal on the outside! I'm the metal man! Yeah.
That's too much metal!
There's never too much metal!
I put the gun that came with the Terminator endoskeleton into his hands.
It actually looks kind of appropriate. It looks, I mean, not super close, but it looks kind of like the Gauss rifle in the game. It kind of, maybe a mix between that and one of the Institute guns.
The handle's not made for it. He's only got 2 fingers around the handle.
It's very large hands.
Okay, so this figure is amazing. Even though I haven't played the game, I think it is really, really cool. A really awesome figure.
I still do think you should play the game at some point, but I doubt it's ever going to happen because it's a big time investment. There's so many, like, side quests and shit to do, and I know you get just as distracted as I do.
Yeah, I do.
You're building settlements and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I like to do all the extra stuff when I'm playing a game. Not all the extra stuff, but a lot of it.
But it is a really good game. I mean, I'm on my 3rd playthrough right now.
Well, I've done that too on games. Certain ones I really like.
Well, I played through it twice, and then I got all the DLC, and now I'm playing through it again.
But yeah, I'm really impressed with this figure. I really like, even though it's like one of them things that's so cool that they have the Under Armour stuff, like the armor that's underneath.
But we're never going to display it like that.
Yeah.
And we're definitely not going to buy a second one because it's way too fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Like, when I first saw the price tag, when they showed previews, I'm like, oh, that's really expensive, but I really, really, really want it.
We were doing the payment plan on Sideshow, which helps out a lot. Makes it a little easier.
And then it came out kind of early. That's why I had no idea I was going to be here, because I didn't think it was coming out for a while yet.
Mm. It was like, it was about halfway paid off. And then they said, hey, it's coming in early. And I'm like, okay, just pay the whole thing.
This is probably my new favorite 6 scale.
Well,
I really like it. I'm so excited.
Pretty amazing. Yeah, the armor, it just looks so good. Like we were saying, it just looks so real. It really looks like metal. And like 3A and Threezero, like they're known for that. And this shows that off really well.
And I was just getting reprimanded by Mr. Evilcheese because I was sending pictures to one of our friends who also loves Fallout, and he said he's never talking to me again because he's jealous.
But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with them. The articulation obviously would be limited by this, but it's still pretty good for what it is. Like
Dude, even if this was like a statue, I would still want it.
Man.
It's so cool.
It's cool you can actually pose them and stuff. The articulated fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And this sword's kind of cool, even though you said you don't really use the sword.
No, but I mean, the cool stuff like that, like I have the sword, I just don't really use it that much.
And even the face is good, even though, like, it's just like... I don't know how many people are going to care about the face, because when you can make your own face and character, it just
yeah,
seems
your
like...
character did not look like that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it should come with a head, but it's just...
Part of me is really tempted to try to make a custom head of, like, what one of my people... Because I've made, like, 6 of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty
sure... the one I played with the most, it'd be so cool to have a head of him, but it would probably be really hard to do.
I'm pretty sure if this was my figure and I was playing that game, I'd try to make a custom head of my character.
Yeah. And if I was successful, then maybe at some point I can get a body with a vault suit to put it on. Because I'm probably not going to really put it on this that much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's one reason I might not do it. It's just because I would keep this helmet on and not take that one off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, even though I probably wouldn't really use it with this, it makes me want to make one just to see if I could do it.
Yeah.
But it'd be really hard because my dude has, like, all kinds of, like, scars and shit all over him, and he's super skinny.
Well, even though this is your figure and stuff, I think it's really awesome, and I'm glad we got it.
I'm so happy. Like, I made awful noises a bunch tonight and annoyed you because I'm so excited.
Well, Miss Mischief,
and I'm Zoe Cat.
Thanks for watching them back.
Come on, no one can defeat the Kingpin. Who's in that suit? Probably someone who couldn't defeat me without it. I bet it's you, Daredevil.
No, it's not Daredevil.
Good, take that helmet off. Let me see who... What the hell? That's right, Kingpin, it's us, the Avengers.
How do you like us now, you little bald-headed bitch?
Hulk feel cramped in here. How's that even physically possible? That all your heads are sticking out of that hole at the same time? I don't understand.
We're the Avengers, Kingpin. We can do all kinds of crazy shit.
Hey, my nose is itchy. Somebody help.
Is that Hawkeye?
No,
Who's talking?
it's me. Down here.
I don't know who.
It's me.
Which one of you was saying this?
It's me, Ant-Man.
Oh,
Scratch my nose.
I can't reach it. Maybe the robot arm can get it.
Who's in charge of the arms?
The Guardians of the Galaxy, I think. They're down further in.
Somebody tell him to scratch my nose.
We're dying from your farts up there. This is Rocket. Your farts are killing us.
I am Groot. That not good. Hulk has massive fart coming.
Don't you dare fart in here.
I can't help it. I ate like 15 cheeseburgers.
Dude, there's so much pressure in this suit already. If you fart, it's gonna fly us all out of the neck hole.
I just realized something else. Why are your heads all so tiny?
What?
It ain't tiny. What are you talking about? I got a big head.
Okay, it's
you talking about?
gigantic.
Ant-Man powers.
I hate superheroes! Oh, damn it, man! You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe and eat. Ooh!